the gist, the ideas behind of it. Okay, next, probably I can ask Mr. Balan, right? Before I ask Mr. Balan, right? Did you guys know that we have Acare SIM card? Have you heard Acare SIM card? So, Acare SIM card carrying Pekeso brand, and this is specially made for foreign workers. Okay, when we look at the responsibilities of employer to Z, right? Employers, Pekeso understand the burden employers carry. If a foreign worker injured, the medical repatriation costs can be very high. Sometimes can reach 100,000 ringgit Malaysia or more. Okay, so this is a very huge amount for an employer to pay to send for just one worker to their country. Okay, so because of this, Pekeso introduced the Acare SIM card. Now, let's back to Mr. Balan. So, Mr. Balan, what is so special about Acare SIM card compared to other SIM cards out there?
Okay, thank you, Bella, for the introduction. And first of all, thank you, Perkeso, for having Hai Kenanga this morning. Okay, Acare SIM card, as what been mentioned before, is a product of Perkeso. This is one of the latest initiative that is being introduced to enhance the welfare of the foreign workers. Acare SIM card is a prepaid SIM card. Okay, what is the aim of this Acare SIM card is to simplify and streamline the process of medical repatriation of foreign workers via the subscription of this particular SIM card. So if you notice, there is medical repatriation, which is sending back of a worker, fatal or non-fatal, and this SIM card. So an user of this SIM card, okay, an active user of this SIM card, if he meet with an accident or an incident, he is entitled for a free medical repatriation back home. This is whether fatal or non-fatal cases, okay. As of the current scenario in this country, for fatal cases is quite straightforward, okay. Because if the employer have taken an insurance, they pay about 4,800 to send back the body back home. Perkeso pays about 4,500 to about 7,000 ringgit case-to-case basis to send them back home, the body back home. But the additional is being topped up by the employer's family or friends, okay? That is a small amount. But when you talk about a fatal, non-fatal cases, bedridden and all those things, based on our experience, it can, the minimum that we send now is about 30,000 ringgit. Then there's one case that even Perkeso have done a CSR, sending a patient to Myanmar was about 145,000 ringgit. So the cost is very expensive for a non-fatal cases. So what we are suggesting here is, or what we are actually championing here is not the telco part of it. Why we are giving them a SIM card is, for the 30 ringgit, they get a product worth 30 ringgit. And SIM card is essential. And we are using XOX. XOX is an MUNO under Celcom DG. So the coverage is as good as what Celcom DG is giving. So now, besides that, as what Bella asked me, what is the difference with the normal prepaid SIM card and what we are offering now is this free medical repatriation. A user or subscriber of this SIM card, at a point of accident or incident, if he is actively using at that point of time, we will send them back home for free. So that is the biggest advantage of a user of this SIM card. There is no any charges, whether documentation, communication or anything that we charge to the employers. So the employer's commitment is to just pay the 30 ringgit on a monthly basis. It's 1 ringgit per day. I think this is one of the cheapest that we can offer as of today. Maybe we can look into it, and the package of the prepaid is 100 GB data with a speed of 10 Mbps. On a daily basis, they can talk free 5 hours of talk time to local telcos. If they want to call overseas, then they have to use a WhatsApp. It's obviously it's free. So that is the telco part of it. But the bigger picture that we are looking here is a user of this SIM card can enjoy a free medical repatriation back home. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Balan. That's very detailed on the Acare SIM card plan matters. Okay, so if you guys really interested to know more about Acare, please stay tuned, alright? Next, let's speak to Mr. Ivan from Merchant Trade. So